Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Catherine from Dryer Days Art Studio. Thanks so much for being with me today. We're going to do an experiment with another pouring medium compared to my pouring medium. A lovely young lady who has her own channel that is H. Lee D. I will put a link to her channel in my description, and I will also at the end of this video have a little button you can click on to go to her page. I was checking out some of her videos and she was using this Tri-Art liquid glass pouring medium. I had never seen this before, and so I looked it up. I found it on Amazon. I'll put a link to where you can find that in the description below. She did recommend that it kind of dries pretty fast, so you want to put it in your colors and then be ready to use it. So that's why I've already mixed up over here my colors with my pouring medium, and I'm going to pour in the liquid glass pouring medium here as I'm kind of doing the video because I don't want it to dry up on me too quickly. The colors that I'm using are all Liquitex Basics paints: titanium white, deep violet, and brilliant yellow green. So I'm gonna sort of eyeball it here. The reason I'm really interested in this pouring medium too is because it says that it dries kind of with like a resin type finish, and I love doing resin work. A lot of times on canvas, it's hard to get a nice resin look because the resin can all sink to the middle of the canvas. So I usually use resin more on wood panels or something a little bit more sturdy. And that looks good. Get it really, really, really well mixed here. I want to say, I think this was about $35 on Amazon, and I did get it Prime, so that was free 2-day shipping. I'm always happy about that. I love getting my packages from Amazon. It's like Christmas morning, and they come so quick. I live in an area where sometimes we can even get it same day or next day. It's so awesome. These were still just a little bit thick. Okay. And I'm going to put silicone in my green and purple, none in my white. Okay. I have been taping the backs of all of my canvases lately. But this should be enough. It's gorgeous. Don't even want to torch it. I am going to torch just a corner just because I want to see what it's going to do. But it made cells right away, and as I tilted it, it made them huge. Wow. Just going around covering my edges. You guys know how I get. I'd like to say too, I know when I moved into this house just a few months ago and I was setting up my art studio, I knew that this table was not completely level. And today I came in here with my husband. I said, we got to get this more level because I'm seeing in my videos as I time lapse them that my paint is flowing this way because the table was on just a slight decline. And so we did put a couple of things under my rack here and a couple of sticks, and it got it almost, like perfectly level. So because I know I want to start doing resin paintings, and when you have resin, you have to be on a 100% level surface or your resin will not settle properly and you'll get runoff. And usually, when I'm doing a pour painting like this, I'll move it onto the floor, which is level, while it's still wet, so it'll dry flat. Well, I definitely feel like they both look pretty awesome in their own right. I am going to set them on the floor to let them dry because I want to work on another painting here. But wow, they both look really cool in my opinion. I'm just going to twist them around a little bit. I'm gonna get the camera down and give you guys a close-up while it's still wet. This is the Tri-Art liquid glass pouring medium. And this was the little area I torched down here. I didn't torch at all the rest of it. And this is my pouring medium, and I just torched down the middle, starting up here. I just torched down quickly like that. I'm pleased with both. I can see all three of my colors in both of these. I'm really impressed with that liquid glass one. Like I said, it claims that it dries shiny like a resin. So I'm interested to see how this dries. So I'm going to set these aside, let them dry, and I will show you guys when they're done. Hello everybody, welcome back. We have our finished dried canvases here that I wanted to show you how they came out. So I am very impressed with how both of them came out. This is the side with the Tri-Art liquid glass pouring medium. This was the very first time I'd ever used this medium. I think the colors look awesome. I really like the cells that came out without me even having to torch it, and they got so big as I poured it. I did notice, and I have noticed this with another painting I've done since this dried, was that I don't get a ton of cells when using this pouring medium, but it really gives a beautiful flow to the paint. I did notice, as well as with the Liquitex pouring medium, is that it really keeps moving a lot. I kind of thought it was going to dry very quickly and not go anywhere, but it did still flow. As you can see, it was still moving. This was kind of more one piece. However, the same thing can be said over here. I had only torched right through here, and still we got all these cells popping up everywhere with my pouring medium side. So again, seeing a lot more cells with my pouring medium. They're more concise, stayed together. The paint itself didn't move as much, but we were getting pop-up of more cells and more things developing. Again, I really like both of these. I did come in and add a little bit more of the dark purple paint in because we were getting a little bit of separation from the canvas on both sides, not just this one, on both. It was a little bit more on this side, but I also had less paint on this side, so that might have been my error, not getting it kind of moved around to the edges enough. But I'm really happy with both of these. I think they're beautiful. I'll give you guys a close-up. One of the things was the liquid glass side was supposed to give more of a shiny finish, like a resin. I might have to try that with just putting it itself on top. It gave definitely more of a finish like my pouring medium, which is not exactly matte, but nice and a thick consistency to where it doesn't just look like the canvas is stained. It definitely has more of a nice finish, but it looks pretty much the same as my pouring medium. It doesn't look any shinier, but again, I may have to just put it down by itself on top and see how it dries that way. So I may try that on this one later and just see how that turns out. So I'll give you guys a close-up. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, keep on painting.